Today we are going to be installing a driver's side instrument cluster for a 2023 Model Y Performance. This unit is also compatible with the 2017 to present Model 3 and from 2020 Model Y to present year. So let's open the box and see what's inside. So as you can see, it came with the good packaging, the thank you letter from Hansshow, and the instruction manual and images. So maybe you won't be needing this because I will be showing you on how to install this step by step. So what came from the box is the wiring harness. This wiring harness is good for Intel processor or the newer Teslas, which uses AMD. And let's open the instrument cluster, and there it is. And it also came with a prime tool. So let's get started. So before we begin, we need to adjust the steering wheel all the way towards you and all the way down. So to do that, you just go to your pedals and steering. So we do this to have better access in removing the top cover. The next step is to remove this side cover from the driver's side. So all we have to do is pry it, and then we pull it. There you go. And we do that on the other side too. So here is the passenger side. So like I said, you pry it and then you pull it. There you go. So the next thing we're gonna be doing is we need to remove the dashboard completely by pressure lifting it. So you just don't be afraid, okay? So it will just pop like so, and then on the other side too. There you go. And then we just simply pull it and set it aside. So the next thing we're gonna be doing is we're gonna remove these two clips, one here and one there. Same tool that was provided. So all you have to do is pry this like so, and the other one. Okay, and then you hook it so you could remove it completely that way. There you go. So you could put this aside so you could install it later. There you go, it's just a clip. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be pulling this by putting your hands, or you could pry it here as other people do. But what I do is you just put your hands underneath and just pull it like so. And then you do the same thing on the other side. There you go. And then you just wiggle it and it should come off. There you go. I got it. So there you go. Those are clips. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this one here, that's why we had a hard time taking it out. You need to pull it that way. So the next step is we're gonna be removing this leather shroud and move it to the Hansshow. So in order to do that, you just push this 4 pins, okay, like so, with your fingers, okay, and it's easy. And then you unhook one side, like that, and the other side, okay. And then we move it to the Hansshow by doing the reverse order. So we push it right there, okay, and then we hook this like so. There you go. And then we could go to the next step. So the next step is we install this back to the car in the reverse order we remove the original. So make sure when you install this back, there's a wire harness here. Make sure it is exposed because this is where you're gonna connect the power later on. So the next step is we go to the passenger side and we have to pull this, remove this vertical panel. By just simply pulling it, it just snaps, and then pull it upwards. There you go. So after removing that vertical panel here, we have to remove one more clip, which is this one right here. You just use a screwdriver and unclip that, and then you can remove it by hand. It's kind of like not too much room there, but there you go. And then the next step is we're gonna be removing this just by pulling it all the way here. So we're gonna be doing that. So what we're gonna be doing next is we're gonna be pulling this all the way here. Okay, so all you have to do is pull it. You don't need a tool. You just unclip it. Unclip everything all the way down here, like there. So remember, when you put this back later, all you have to do is remember how you remove it, and that's the way you're gonna put it back, okay? So there you go. So the next one is we have to remove another clip that's holding the carpet, so we could pull this carpet away so we could have access to the wiring. So it's the same thing. We're gonna be unclipping this like so, and then just simply remove it right there, and then we could pull this so we could have access. So we now go to the first wiring. So like what I said, the wiring is this blue, okay, that we're gonna connect to this empty female. So this is the male from Hansshow. This one, you're gonna connect it to the female. And then on this one, there's like two connectors, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna be removing this male and plug this male into that. And then the one that we remove, we plug it here. So we're gonna be doing that like this. So you gotta go and unclip this, okay? And then plug it here on the Hansshow, like so. So remember, this is the AMD connector, okay, not the Intel. The Intel we're not gonna use. So and then this one is the fuse, so you don't even touch this. And then you connect it to this, like so. Okay. And then this blue one, we connect it to this one. There you go. So the next thing we're gonna do is there's one more connection that we need to attend to, which is there's two black connectors here, okay? One we're not gonna use, okay, and the other one we're gonna use. That is what we're gonna connect going to the display cluster. Okay, so all you have to do is insert this underneath and then going up there, and just do your wire management accordingly. After we do our wire management, you know, the last connection that we're gonna do is going to the display cluster. So like what I said, we just have to tape the wire so that it will not get caught up on these clips when we put back the dashboard. Okay, so that's how I did it. So I just put tapes, electrical tape. You could use any tape you want, So right there. So like what I said, when you put back the so by the way, this is the end of that wire, okay? And when we put back the instrument column, the cover, remember I told you to expose this? So we're gonna connect that into this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And the moment of truth. There you go. Now it's working. So that's it. And then you put back the dashboard, and I'll show you how to set it up after I put back everything. So there you go, guys. We have installed the Hansshow instrument cluster. So on this instrument cluster, whatever you see on the main display, okay, so in other words, you will see the battery, the state of charge, the percentage. On this main screen, you need to press that to get the remaining miles. But on this one, you don't have to do anything because it shows the percentage and the remaining miles right here. So that is pretty neat. And your tire, the PSI, the the TPMS is being monitored here on the left side. As you can see, it should match the one on the display here when you go to service, and there it is, 40 40 41 41, and in here 40 40 41 41. Also, you could also change the UI by pressing this on this control on the right side, okay, and then you could scroll and you could change the UI to UI1, and this is how it looks right there. It still shows the battery percentage and the range on the right side, and then the door, if it's open, and the time, you see it matches the screen, and the temperature on the right upper corner, which is 77 Fahrenheit. You could change that to a centigrade. Okay guys, if you like this instrument cluster, please use my referral code below and you will get 20% off. And this was not free. I paid for this one, but it's discounted. But I told Hansshow that I'm gonna make an installation video, so at least if you guys buy using my referral code, maybe I would be getting my money back. Okay, thank you, and once again, stay tuned for another install video. I don't know what's next. Maybe the frunk from Hansshow. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye.